GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Dallas Cowboys. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Ready. Tag. Bronco 80. 79 Bronco. Trap 60. Trap 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
Now Milton. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Buffalo 18. Let's go now. Ready.
Throwing is Milton. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Give that sack to Nakobe Dean.
And how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz, and the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 70 Lions. Warriors, 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
To throw, it's Milton. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. You talk about this Washington defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Hurt.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man, right side, it's Lane. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now it's JCM, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as he gets this up past the 30.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
To the air goes Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 15 yards the pickup. 1st down, Washington. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Ready. 60 bikes, 60 bikes.
Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
2nd down and 4.
Ready.
Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line.
70 Lions.
Washington Commanders, 1st down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
1st down, Washington.
60 Bearcats, 60 Panther 11, 79 Broncos.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Pass caught, it's Lane with it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
60 by 13, Dragons 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
Come on, Panther 6.
Up the middle, Krosky-Merritt. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Okay,
Here we
ready?
go now on 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Check. Stop.
Now receiver in motion left.
Warrior 70, trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. All right, rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. We're scoreless after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Ready.
The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19. Ready.
Milton. He's going to air one out. And got his man complete. Down to the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A big play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Daniels looking to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
It's 2nd down.
Ready, set.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Hurt. 70, hurt, 70. Dragon 60.
Now Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 25 yards that time.
It's a gain of 20.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Coogan. Ready.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Check. 70 Rangers. Panther 60. Mustang 18. Fight in. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Throwing now is Daniels. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Hey, Trav. 19. 19 Lions. 18 Warriors. 17. Ready.
Here's Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
1st and goal, Washington.
Okay, break.
On 1st down, it's Krosky-Merritt. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are back within a score. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make our score 14-7. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Ready.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
2nd and 10.
60. Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Big Lion. Ready.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Set. Kennedy Lions. Ready, right?
Here's Milton. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Extra point now by Boswell. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again. That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air, never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Ready, set.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Liking, 18. 18, Pioneer. Hut.
To throw is Milton. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Here's Milton now to throw. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
18, Panther 60, Warriors 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Get it. Cowboy 80. $60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They'll look to throw again. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Commanders 46-yard line.
On the ready.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Ready. Locked up, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Back to throw again. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. It's a pickup of 6. 3rd and 4, he did just enough. I mean, just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
Dragon 60. Viking 18. 18, Pioneer.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
Timberwolf. Ready.
Back to throw. Milton. This is Jennings. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 17-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cup 19, Cup 19. Warrior 70.
Looking to throw. Milton. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 9-yard line.
And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 26-yard attempt.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will do it for this 1st half.
17. Commanders 14.
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong 1st half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the 1st half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now. But every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Mustang 9, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Now Daniel's going to keep it. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First down,
Cowboy
Washington.
80. Go street. 60 ball. 18 run. Dragon 60. 19 Lions. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this one is incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Got it. Ready.
Now a 2nd and 10.
18. Coming in. Check back. Check Panther 11. 70 Lions. Come back. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Trap 60. Trap 60. Hut, hut.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And the Cowboys are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Warriors 70. Go.
Throwing is Milton. And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped them there, but not to be.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Ready. Rocco. Ready, ready.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
No, no. Tag. 60.
On first down, they go back to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Ready.
To throw, it's Milton. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now Milton. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Ready.
And he stopped immediately there. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Come on, come on.
On 3rd down is Pacheco. And he's going to be dumped there, but he does have a first down.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
70 Lions. Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cowboys, Mustang 19. 19 Lions.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Get it. Panther 60, Panther 60, go!
Operating from the gun, Milton. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 31.
Bronco 80. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 3.
Check, hurt. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Operating from the gun, Milton. And he fires one incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target. And it's 3rd and short. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Ready.
And it's straight, it's Pacheco. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger.
You gotta score right
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Wow, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to throw. Milton. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it third down.
Cougar 19.
Looking to throw. Milton. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Well, the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. And this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
Here we go. Start. Hey, Smith. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
60 Bison. Ready.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check smash, check smash. Check go.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. Touchdown, Cowboys! From 3 yards out. And the Cowboys have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Cowboys 24, Commanders 21.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Ready! Ready!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. And that is incomplete. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Here comes second down.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw is Daniels. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. 65 yards. And the Commanders answered back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Go! 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Wide open receiver complete.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Ready,
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Here's 1st down.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Dragon 60. Seven Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let go.
He's back to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Here comes 2nd down at 5.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Bronco 80. Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw. Targets Lamb on the comebacker. Pass is complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Cup 19. Cup 19. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Cowboys 31, Commanders 28.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Trash. Warriors 70, 19.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Hurt. 65. 19, Tiger. 9, Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. That's caught downfield. It's Lane. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
18, Rodler. 8, stop. Let's go. 70 Ranger. 7, Cougar 19. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Here's Daniels. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Top 60. Top 60. Top 19. Mustang 19.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's 2nd down.
79 Brock. Warriors 70. Riggs. 19 Light. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Rodler. 18 Buffalo 18.
Now Daniels. And this is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. He'll swing this out to Krosky Merritt. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So the first chance of this overtime will go to Washington as we are back underway. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Trap 60, trap 60.
Daniels looking to throw. And that's incomplete.
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. Back to throw. Daniels. Bulldozes past him. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
18, Dragon 60. Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, right?
Daniels going to throw for it. Staying on his feet, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. But their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick six, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
Pacheco gets it, tries the left side. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
That was an example of excellent defense there. They stuffed him. So now he brings up a 3rd down situation. If I'm calling plays here, I make sure I put it in the hands of my quarterback and get it to a receiver real fast. I'm not running the ball here.
Here's 3rd and a few inches. Milton. That is caught. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
That's good.
Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
19, target, trap 60, trap 60.
Here's Milton. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on second down. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Down and 9.
They need to get this to the 24 on third down.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To throw is Milton. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
A 50-yard attempt.
And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today, and it certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well, and always a joy.